Let's get started with the agenda. What we are going to look at it in today's session. Today's session will take a look at what exactly is analytics all about and what is business intelligence. Because if you say you're a Power BI developer, you should be knowing business intelligence. Okay, this time you should be familiar with this one because the Power BI tool falls under this broad term. Okay, so Power BI tool is falling under business intelligence. Not only Power BI, all the reporting tools and ETL tools, Tableau and ClickSense. Okay, these are the reporting tool, and even some ETL also can do it. There are some ETL tools like Informatica and SSIS. Okay, and plus SSAS. All these tools falls under the term business intelligence. Like in college, academic, if you say MTech, right? So, in MTech, you have various branches like computer science, electronics, and civil engineering, likewise, right? The BTech is the broader term. Similarly, the business is the broader term. All these, ETL, plus the reporting things falls under business intelligence. We will take a look at what exactly the business intelligence also in today's session. And followed by that, we will take a look at what is Power BI and why Power BI. Why there is a lot of hype around high Power BI. Okay, why there is a lot of hype around Power BI? And why not other tools like Tableau and ClickSense? Why should I learn Power BI? Will that really help me to landing into a job? Okay, and also we will move ahead and take a look at what are the components that are available in Power BI, and also we'll explore what each component is all about, how each component interacts with each other as part of the architecture. Down the line, we will take a look at it. Next up, we will take a look at how to install Power BI. Power BI, I guess all of you have installed. Sumit, yes, Sumit and Preeti and many of them updated. And including Avinash, you have installed the Power BI, right? And SQL also you guys have installed. If you're not yet installed SQL, don't worry. You send me a message sometime tomorrow. In the afternoon or so, I'll help you out. Okay, if you are free. Okay, first of all, what is analytics? What is analytics? Data analytics. What is data analytics? It is a method of exploring and then analyzing the large data sets. Okay, so the data analytics is used to, as per the data analytics, what we do is, we gather the patterns, hidden trends, explore new correlations, and deduce a conclusion by a valuable insights. So don't think, it's a complex English. Okay, it is completely new term for non-analytics people. It's not only for you, everyone it is same. So they think, this is something different. So exploring and analyzing the large data. So nowadays the volume of the data is very, very huge. Okay, management, the top level people in a company, they are very particular about analyzing the data in depth. The reason is when you explore the data or analyze the data, you will gain a lot of insight. With that insight, you can you can fine tune your strategies, business strategies. For example, you are exploring the data in your company. Your data is there, a lot of data is there. Ram Kumar, good that. Don't worry, Ram Kumar. Just now I started. So you have close to 1 million. Let's say not 1 million. Let's take simple data. Let's say 10,000 records are there in a data set. Okay, Avinash, 10,000 records are there. Your manager is given you, and he says, no matter what you do, give me insights, or find out the patterns, if anything interesting or any trends. If you find it, there you tell me. And also, right, as a data analyst, what you say, I will find out the patterns, I'll find out the hidden or trends, plus I will explore any correlations. So here, exploring and analyzing large data to gather patterns. What do you mean by pattern? For example, the pattern what we could see is during weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the sale is very high. Sale is very high. Okay. And in a, let's say you have a shop, a retail shop, a retail chain, and customers are, and you with the data, whatever you have it, you are analyzing last 6 month data, you took it, and then you are analyzing it. You could see that there is a pattern that every Saturday and Sunday, the sale is very high. This kind of a pattern. And then what you are seeing is the other kind of pattern, or something like whenever you give offer, the sale is high. The customers are coming and they are buying more because of the offer and all. Right? This is kind of a pattern. Whenever I give offer, the sale is going up. And whenever, see, the weekends, the sale is high. This is the pattern we can see. And again, month beginning, every month beginning, because people get salary now, every month beginning, they have money. So in that kind of situation, month beginning, every month beginning, we can see there is an increase in salary. So with this data, whatever he has given to you, you go back and you plot charts and all. Okay, you say day one to every month, let's say month first to month 30th. So let's say 30th. Okay, each day you are plotting the thing, and you see that up to 8th, up to 8th or 10th day, the sale is high, and then gradually it is falling up. Month end, the sale is not that good. But the weekend, you can see the sale is little bit more, and especially Sunday, Saturday and Sunday, the sale is more. Okay, this is the pattern. Now, what are you going to do with this pattern? The Saturday and Sunday, the sale is high. Okay, now with this, I'm able to understand the pattern. And this is the trend I could see that for the last 6 months. Saturday, Sunday is high, the salary is high, the sale is high. Sorry, the sale is high, and the month beginning, the sales is high. This is the trend, you can say it. It is also a pattern. Okay, the trend is, this is the trend, you can say it. Okay, every month, 1st to 10th, the sale is high. Okay, the next one is the pattern, right? So this is the pattern, right? The Saturday and Sunday, and offer. Whenever I give offer, so on a specific day, the sale seems to be more. Why? When you explore this, you can understand that specific time we ran some offers, special discount, all the things, right? And then, right, so these are the pattern you are getting it. And with that, what you are going to do? What is the outcome? Okay, now I found that sale is high on Saturday and Sunday compared to weekdays. Monday through Friday, not much sales, but Saturday and Sunday, the sale is high. But month beginning, the sale, what am I going to do with this? So what we do is, with this, what action are we going to do it? Okay, my sale is good on Saturday and Sunday, but that means weekdays. Maybe, Monday is also kind of okay, but Tuesday till Friday, the sale is, not good. Okay, it's not so high. Since you have understood the pattern, that the weekend people are purchasing more because holiday, weekend only they can spend. Weekdays, they are very busy. They are going to office, they don't have time. Even if they come to my shop during weekday, they come for essential thing like milk, butter, those kind of things. For that essential thing they come, but they don't spend too much of time in my shop during weekdays. Okay, by knowing this pattern that weekends the sale is high, what action you can take it? So how it helps you? How it helps you to Tuesday to Friday, you can see that sales is there is a lackadaisical. Okay, there is there is a, what do you say? The sale is not good. Okay, so what you do is on those days you don't stock up you don't stock up too much of vegetables or the perishable items, vegetables or fruits. These are the fruits and vegetables. You don't stock up too much. These are perishable. It can get damaged. Damage you can understand, right, Avinash? It can damage. Fruits and vegetables can damage if you stock up more, because already we don't have much space, sale on this day, on these days. On top, if I stock up more, what will happen? It will get spoiled, right? If it get damaged, what we are going to do? We are going to lose money, right? So what we are doing is we are fine tuning our strategy. We are adjusting our strategy. Hey man, Tuesday to Friday, don't stock up too much of vegetables and fruits. Okay, stock up optimal amount of vegetable. What do you mean by optimal? Don't stock up too much, don't stock up too less, whatever is required, right? So that also we do analytics, how much we need to keep it during week, based on experience, based on the data we arrive at. So by knowing this, Saturday and Sunday, we are keeping more items, the fruits and vegetables. But weekdays we are going to do it. Just by exploring the data, when you understand the pattern that weekend the sale is high, customer spend is more, weekdays is not much. It helps you to change your strategy, right? So plan. So what you are doing is, hey, let's not stock up too much. And also, right, festival time, you give some offer. Festival time, people, anyhow, they are ready to spend money on people to keep their family and kids happy. They spend money on festival time, right? So in that kind of situation, if you give offer, they will come to your shop and they will buy it, because competitors also, your customers can go to your competitor's shop. Let's say your shop is here. Okay, this is your shop, and your competitor C and D, right? So the same product, if it is available in all the shops, there is a chance, right? The customers, instead of coming to a shop, they may go to the other shops. They go and buy it. If you give offer, they will definitely come back to you. Even if if your shop is little far from your customer than these two shops, definitely they will come to your shop and they will buy it because of the offer. Right? Okay. So now you understood what is the pattern. Weekends and whenever we announce offer, month beginning, we can see even month beginning also, if you give offer, right? To all more, you can pull more crowd to your shop. You can pull more crowd to your shop, so that your customers will not go to your competitor shop. Got it? The offer and then the special discount, those kind of things, right? Definitely buy one get one, buy two get one free, right? Those kind of offers, if you give it special offers, that too the price is less, definitely they will come to your shop. If I go to this shop, the same amount whatever I spend it in other shop, I can get two jeans pant and one t-shirt. Better I go and buy it from you. So the advantage of analytics, now we understood with this simple example, right? When you analyze the data, if you don't analyze, if you don't plot it, what will happen? You don't know when to give offer, and you don't know what will happen is all your customers will go to your competitor's shop, because they give offer during month beginning. Month middle, if you give offer, no matter what offer you give, end of the day, people don't have money during the middle or end of the month. That point, there is no, that duration, there is no point in giving offer, right? You need to give the offer at the right time to pull more crowd. These are the simple example. So if you don't perform any analytics, if you don't plot the data in a chart like this, how will you know, right? You can see that this is a taller one. It's a very smaller one. This is also smaller, right? But here we can see that there is an increase. It's Saturday, Sunday. Okay, and this is month beginning. Okay, why suddenly here? Because we gave some special offer. Festival was there. Anyone was festival, they have to spend money. They'll come and buy it from your shop. They'll spend more. If you don't do analytics, what will happen? You will not be knowing the pattern. Instead of stocking up more vegetables and fruits during weekend, You stock up on the weekdays, Monday through Friday. All your products are getting, vegetables are getting spoiled because you stock up more, right? So only when you analyze, you will get to know when should I stock up more, when am I not supposed to stock up, and also when should I give offer, right? So these are the things. Only when you do, again, competitor analysis, they do price analytics. Okay, how much Amazon is giving the discount? What is their selling price? The same product, same brand. In our shop, how much we can offer, how much margin we can get it. They can fine tune their strategies, pricing strategy, and again, warehousing strategy, everything they can do it. Now you understand this simple example. See, even in our house, we do it, right? You are getting salary. What you are doing is when you see the bank statement, you get to know, right? So where we are spending more. We are spending more money in ordering food in Swiggy. Or let's you are spending more money in hospital because we have elderly people at home or sick parents. We are spending more money. So okay, we cannot do anything. There are certain essential things. Parents are important. Fine. There are certain things we can cut down the cost. Right? There are certain, but unless you go through your bank statement, at least on a weekly basis, how will you know where you are spending, where you are not spending, right? And there are some places you have to spend. For our career growth, we have to spend money to learn more skill set. Good. More skill, more you learn, more you earn. But there are some places, yes, I'm going to weekends, I'm going to, bigger hotel and spending money. Probably instead of going every weekend, we'll reduce the frequency, right? So monthly once we'll go, right? Because the expenses are going, shooting up like anything. Analytics is there everywhere. You take any company, analytics is very common. Data analytics. That's why the data analytics professions are in high demand. The demand is more everywhere. Any company you go, the analytics. You take, for example, stock market. They do a lot of analytics. They use a lot of charts to analyze, when the moving average. You have something on moving average and all. They'll say rolling 30-day moving average, rolling 20-day average. They see those kind of reports. Say, don't worry, I will explain everything later point. It's all a little bit advanced thing. The stock market, they will say it, based on which they will see when they are supposed to invest. Only when you invest at the right time, you can expect return. Otherwise, what will happen? Whatever the money invested, everything gone. It's like a gambling. Right? So you need to monitor the pattern. So when the prices are going up, when the prices are going down. So which company stock prices are going up, right? So when you see that continuously, you can definitely make money. Unless you see the data, unless you plot the data and visualize, unless you analyze it, how will you know? You can get more returns, right? Blindly, if you invest money, what will happen? You're gone. Now you would have got a fair amount of idea. Simply, as part of analytics, what we do is we take the data and then we create the visuals, charts and dashboards, right? So, and then we analyze the data. Once you create a dashboard, it is not that your job is over. You need to check why the revenue compared to previous quarter and current quarter, the revenue is same, but the quarter is not same. Sorry, the profitability is not same. The current quarter and previous quarter, both the quarter, the revenue is same. For example, you made 10K in this quarter and previous quarter also. Let's say this is your Q3. We are in Q4, right? Now we are in Q4 and quarter 3. So more or less here also same. But when you see in quarter 4, the profitability is 8K, whereas the profitability is 4K. But in previous quarter, we made 6.5K. So there is both of them are revenue same. Why the profitability is less in this quarter? Right? When you see the dashboard, these data are available. Immediately it will catch your attention. And then you will call people, hey, why are we not getting profitability on par with this one? Both the revenues are same. What they do, they should do further analysis. They take some more data and then see, yeah, because this month we spent more on advertisement. But in the previous quarter, we did not do any advertising. Okay. So that means even after giving advertisement, so next question is, okay, even after giving advertisement, are we getting only 10K revenue? See, when you look at this data, you will get more, first you will get one question. That question leads to another question. Let's say, you got this question. You're asking the people, why did we not get the profitability in the previous quarter, in the current quarter, similar to previous quarter? It should be always more, right? Every quarter, the profitable revenue should be more, profitability should be more. At least slightly, it should be more. That means we are going in the upward trend. It should not like going back, right? It should not going down. Avinash, are you able to understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. Revenue is nothing but the sales, okay? Net sales, something like after discount and all, how much we made. Okay, net sales and net profit. It's very bad, right? So now we are giving advertisement. Okay, advertisement will take time. As soon as you give advertisement over the night, you cannot see the miracle. You need to wait for some time. Okay, fine. You are convinced. You are waiting for the next quarter. So when you see the data, when you see the dashboard, the important KPIs, metrics. Don't worry, I'll explain metrics, KPI later. You will get doubts, questions. Obviously, this is common sense, right? So 6.5 we made in the past quarter. Currently, we are making 4, but the revenues are same. Another thing is we can see that in the South region, we are not selling well on the apparels. Why are we not getting good revenue in the apparels? Whereas in the case of East, North, West, we are getting more revenues, right? Comparative to South region, where revenue is very good. But in this case, South region, so what to do is they say, no, we are not selling, especially the ladies, the lady apparels. Lady apparels, we are not selling well. Why compared to other? Because we are selling more Western dress. If you go to Mumbai, right? Mumbai and other places, offices also I've seen, the ladies are coming with Western wear. They use the Western wear, right? And I don't know in Pune, but Mumbai, I worked with the JPMC for few months as a solution architect. That time I have seen most of the females, they come with Western wear. But you think in Chennai, these kind of conservative cities, if you sell more Western wear, do you think they'll buy it? No, right? Well, these people's, purchase wear lifestyle is different from the other places, people's lifestyle. They don't care spending money, but whereas they are very conservative people. They are not willing to spend more. But again, they don't prefer it. So there is no point in stocking up more Western wear in the. So again, targeting. There is something problem with the targeting. We are targeting the wrong people with the wrong products. Target the people with the right products. Okay, right audience, right? Target the right product. So in this case, don't sell Western wear, the other, other things like probably jeans and other chudidar kind of thing, right? So they can wear saris and chudidar. But in Mumbai, those kind of cities, Western wear, you can stock up more, they'll come and buy. But there is no point in stock up more here, but your money will get locked here. Okay, so next, what we will do is we'll try to understand the types of analytics. Descriptive analytics. The first type of analytics is descriptive analytics. As for descriptive analytics, what we do is simply we create the dashboard or report. And here you will see charts and all, okay, the charts and how many number of orders we received it, how many number of orders we shipped it, what is the net margin. These are like KPIs. Don't worry, KPIs and all I'll explain you. Oh, key performance indicators. So this is a dashboard you created it. And, this one shows you what has happened in the past. And, so what is happening currently, it will show you this report. Okay. And fine. But when you look at this report, like I said earlier, right? So there is something wrong with this one. The profit, the revenue is same. The previous quarter and current quarter revenue is same. Whereas the current quarter profitability is less. When you see that in the dashboard, right, you can see something like, down and up here. You are concerned, you want to take a further analysis. That is called your diagnostic analytics. Why did it happen? As part of diagnostic, we will find out the cause for the dip in the profitability. Okay, the next one is, okay, what happened over a period of time? The companies, the enterprises, they no longer wanted to see only the reports, dashboards, okay, and also fine. They started asking question, what is the big deal? If I ask you to create the report dashboard, you create it. And if I ask you a question why it is not good, you are exploring it, right? Give me, but tell me something new. I'm bored of this. Is there any way you guys can predict the future? Like astrologer. Like astrology, right? Who sees the astrology, right? So what they do is they predict our future. Future is going to be a rich man, something like that, right? The same way, in the case of analytics, there is something called predictive analytics was gaining a lot of momentum. What is going to happen in the future? How much money customer is going to spend in the next quarter? Is there any way you can tell? Are you an astrologer or what? No, right? So there are some mathematical algorithms are available. With that, we are able to predict, which customers are going to spend more, which customers are not going to spend more, in which products are they going to buy. Yes, we can predict now. Okay. And if you know well, what you can do is you can plan accordingly. You can find out, oh, these are the products the customers are going to buy more as per my predictive analytics. So in that case, what you do is you are going to stock up more items. Okay. And some places, right, oh, these products, they are not going to buy more. Hence, what it is, you don't stock up more on that. Overstocking is also a problem. Understocking is also a problem. You need to, the stock up optimal number of, what is optimal? Not in the both extreme. By stocking up more, on the other end, stocking up very less. If you stock up less, also problem. If you go to a shop and if you ask, hey, I need 10 kgs wheat powder, and if they say no, sir, out of stock. Okay, this shop is big shop, but only this item is not available. Fine. How about chili powder? Out of stock, sir. If they say everything out of stock, what will happen? Definitely next time we will not go there. Right? So out of stock is also a problem. Overstock is also a problem. Overstock, customer don't bother. But you are going to suffer. You stocked up more, but the sale is not there. It's something like selling, you sweater, right? During winter season, people buy sweater. Winter season. If you during summer season, if you buy more sweater in your shop, and if you keep it, what will happen? Your money will get locked. Your money is, sitting idle. Nobody will come and buy sweater during summertime, isn't it? But whatever money from your company you invested to buy this sweater, it is unless you sell it, you will not get money, right? Your money is idle here. So what we do is we use the predictive analytics. We're going to predict, in which season, which product are we selling more, or we can expect the customer to sell, buy, spend money. If you know well ahead, you can plan your stock, how much we can stock up with. And other things in the case of healthcare, the customers, those are more prone to develop heart attack, stroke. Using predictive, now they are able to predict well ahead. With this given history and his current health condition, his body, we can see the cholesterol is very high. And again, he has a lot of breathing problem. And his family also has the same problem. Blood pressure is there, and a lot of cholesterol is there. So with his previous family, and with his family history, and again his current thing, right? There could be chances he might develop heart attack or stroke anytime. So what you can do is, when you see this with the help of predictors, when you get to know well ahead, hey, this guy is going to develop heart attack anytime. What you do is you call the patient and tell, hey guys, this one is, the lipid profile is not good. It shows something bad. So what he will do, he will start doing dieting. No, less oil, less salt, less sugar. He can postpone the disease if you know well ahead, right? By taking preventive action, you can postpone your disease, postpone your death, postpone your hospitalization. So that is what, as part of predictability, predictability is very much helpful. Before things can go wrong, if you get to know well ahead what you do, so you will make some corrective action, right? Because that's where the machine learning algorithm, artificial intelligence, gained a lot of popularity. So with that you can do a lot of things. And prescriptive. Next one is the prescriptive analytics, right? So after a period of time, the enterprises, they went one step further. So okay, predicting is fine. What is going to happen? Fine, but what kind of action we can take it? For example, the customers, let's you have the data. In that patient data, you can see the customer 1, customer 3, customer 4, and customer 100. These 4 customers are more likely to develop heart attack. That is what the analytics will tell. But what action we can take to prevent this one? If somebody is telling you, next week you will meet with an accident. Okay, they told you next week you are going to meet with an accident. How do I prevent it? Or they say, no, next week you will be jailed as per your horoscope. Next week, something wrong is going to happen. You will be jailed. The police will come and arrest you. No, man, I am not a criminal, but still, as per your horoscope. So what day? Most likely next week, anytime. If you tell that is not sufficient, right? You go one step further. How do I prevent it? Okay, next to I have from my house, there are two. From my house, there are 2 roads are leading. In this area, right, a lot of slum guys are there. You try to avoid going this side. Instead, you go this side, right? So probably next week, let's not take this route. You can take this route. Prescriptive analytics tells you what action you can take. So for example, it tells you what can go wrong well ahead. Risk analysis. In the case of stock market, so these are the stocks prices can go down. What you do is, it can tell you it can go down. The prescriptive analysis, it goes one step further and tells, okay, don't invest too much on this. Instead, you can invest on so and so stock. That is what prescriptive analytics. So this is not the focus of our training. We will take a deep dive here and here. And some extent, I will cover this one also. As a data scientist, I will cover that one also. Now let us move ahead and understand what exactly business intelligence is all about. As part of business intelligence, what we do is we collect the data and then we do the modeling and then we pre-process the data. And then what we do is the next step is we visualize the data using charts. These charts we created as part of our reports in Power BI desktop. So, okay, now the charts are ready, everything is fine. So what this chart tells us, okay, weekdays, the sales are not good. Weekends, only the sales are good. And other thing is every month beginning, starting 1st to 8th or 10th, we could see an increase in sales. Afterwards, the sales is going down, not that good. Whenever we give offer, these are the insights, the patterns and the trends, whatever you identify, right? Those are called your insights. First of all, if your manager calls you and asks you, hey, Avinash, can you come here? So this is the Excel file, you take it and I want these reports. I need 5 reports. You need to create it within 2 days time. I don't know what you are going to do. So he told you, so okay, he did not give you data and he tells you these are the reports I needed. Sales by region, by quarter. I want it. And again, salesperson, sales by salesperson by, by month. I need it. So no, sales by salesperson by month with the actual and target. I want to see it. Likewise, he told you to create 5 reports. Okay, as soon as he tells you, you think you can go and create the report immediately. No, right? What is that required to create the report? You need a data. Without data, how can you do? You tell him, boss, everything is fine. Do we have the data with us? Tell me where I should go and get the data. And then he says, okay, I'll give you Excel file. I have 10 Excel files are there. Okay. The first prerequisite is you need to have the data. Yes, he gave me the data. With the data alone, okay, first of all, data is required. But the next thing is, okay, data is there, how good the data is, right? So what we do is before, okay, and when it comes to Power BI, you need to do data modeling. This I will discuss it later. After you get the data, you need to do the data modeling. And then what you do is you need to clean the data. Data is there, how good the data? If the data is not good, if it has a lot of error in it, a lot of missing values or duplicate values are there, and if you close your eyes and blindly start creating the report, what will happen is when the management, when they look at it, man, sales, it shows this week sales is 10 lakhs, come on. There is no way we can make this much of sales. That is because of duplicate. In your data, you have same transaction appeared 100 times. Same invoice number appears 100 times. In that invoice, the sales value is very high, very high. Your bad time. You are duplicating. And then he thinks, he says, no, something wrong with your report. And then what you do is again, you go back and check why and then they finally, after 1 day, you will get to know, after breaking your head for 2 days, you will get to know there are some duplicate records are there. Your management will be disappointed. Man, to get a report, you are taking 4 days, 5 days. On top, you are showing wrong data. To fix that, you take another 4 days. By the time I get the correct report, everything is over. Our competitor already he sold many things. Because the pricing, only when you give the data at the right time, right? So report, if the reports are available at the right time, they can make the right decision at the right time. Right? Okay. So in the case of business intelligence, we collect the data, model the data, and then as for the pre-processing, we clean the data. And then what we are doing is we are creating the report and then we are getting the insights. In a simple term, in the case of business intelligence is nothing but the set of processes. These are the processes: collecting the data, modeling the data, and pre-processing the data, and then visualizing the data, and then gaining. These are the processes. The set of processes and technologies and architecture. These are called your business intelligence. Using business intelligence, we can convert the raw data into meaningful data. As part of this one, pre-process, we are converting the data into meaningful data. In the sense, we are cleaning the data, and then we are, reshaping the data, and then reformatting the data wherever it is required. Don't worry, I'll explain it everything with example. And then what we do is, once the data is clean, everything is fine, then we are good to create a report. Now, if your report shows, report design is awesome, and the data is also clean and accurate, with that, the management can take the right decision at the right time. Then you are, you are in a much better position. They'll be very happy. Avinash is really doing good job. Had he not given the report at the right time, by now we would have incurred a lot of loss. Right? Fine. Now you understood what exactly business. Business is nothing but the set of processes and technologies, architectures. Architecture, I'll explain you later. I don't tell so many things. Okay. And using business intelligence, we convert the raw data into meaningful data. And this is the dashboard, sample dashboard. So this is the dashboard Avinash, you created. Let's assume that Avinash created this, he shared with his management. They are looking at it. So very good. This one looks visually fantastic, very good. And these are called your metrics or KPIs, key performance indicators, number of customers. This is an insurance company. As a vice president of this insurance company, what you are doing is you are looking at the number, how many number of customers we have it at, we have it at present, 9,134. How many policies they purchased it? 27,000. Okay, the next step is how much premium amount we collected it. 41, this one how much? 41 million. Good, fantastic. How much claim so far we gave it? We gave it 3 million. 41 million out of 41 million income, you are just given 4 million. That is okay, right? So you get a quick idea, instant idea. Oh, okay. So where we are standing, it's something like here, you are going to a hospital and they are checking your, let's say you go there for your fever. They check your the vitals, like your heart rate. Heart rate is less than 100. Your blood pressure is okay, normal, and your sugar is also normal. Then this guy is not in dangerous zone. The heart rate, blood pressure, sugar, these are kind of a metrics or KPIs to the doctor to decide whether you are healthy or not. Similarly, when it comes to business, these are all like metrics. For this insurance company, these are the metrics. These metrics will be, or the KPIs. It is also called as KPIs, key performance indicator. KPI stands for key performance indicator. KPI stands for key performance indicator. Okay, so which is nothing but the metrics. It is also called as a metrics. With this, we are going to measure. So, are we on par with our competitor? So ours is, let's this is Blue Shield, or let's we say LIC, right? Life will take India example, LIC insurance, and then you have a lot of other insurance, let's say Bajaj insurance. So let's say you are part of Bajaj insurance, and what you are seeing is you are seeing everything. And with this number itself, you are satisfied. So this one gives you the satisfactory thing, right? 41 million premium amount. Okay, claim amount is just 4 million. Fine, we are doing much better of positions. We are, but again, we compare with our competitor. LIC, how much premium they are collecting it, how much claim they paid it. Premium is more, the claim is also more. You are gone. Right? So with this, they are looking at, are we in a safe position? Financially, are we safe? Yes. And then vehicle insurance premium. Again, they give the breakdown. They look at the, so from the vehicle insurance, how much premium we received and which type of vehicle are we getting more? 4-door car, we are getting more premium. Customers are paying more premium. And SUV also, they are paying more. Luxury car, they are not paying more premium. Why? Hardly celebrities like Salman Khan, Shah Rukh Khan, only they can afford luxury car, like a Rolls Royce cars. How many people can buy here? So hence already the total number of population is less, the luxury car. So with this, you will get to know that trend. This is also another trend pattern. Luxury car, obviously, you are getting less premium. And luxury SUV also less. Sports car, sports very expensive. And if you go on a 4-door car, because majority of the population can afford to buy the 4 car, nowadays most of them car, they have car, right? 4-door car, yeah. These are common people can afford this one, right? Above average, okay, above average people can buy more car, right? So, but they can, so more the car people own, the more the car owned by the population, the chances of getting premium is also more. Now you are able to understand. So again, now we are giving the color, different color combination here, the mid size and small size and large size. And if you see in the 4-door car itself, there are 3 classification. The small size car, we are not getting much premium, 8% only. Mid size car, 29% we are getting it. Whereas in the large and mid size, right, the premium is not much because the population is itself, right, they don't prefer very large car because of traffic condition, all the things, right? And majority of them buying, the medium size car, and hence the population themselves buying more mid-size car. Obviously, the sales is more. Sorry, the premium is more. We are getting more premium. Very good. Okay, so in that case, what we can do is we can target these kind of customers, mid-size car customers. We will call them and we will ask them to go for an insurance with us. This is the trend we can see, right? Similarly, you can see here mid-size SUV vehicle and 2-door car, the mid-size. So the mid-size car owners, we will contact them and then we will target those kind of customers. So nowadays, the insurance company directly they have a tie-up with the car agents, right? So with this dashboard, you will get to know. So look at this is an insight, right? Mid-size. If you don't know what will happen, with this you are able to understand. Hey, whom to target? Whom to target? Avinash is a rich person. He has more money. We will call him. We will talk to him. He can spend more money buying a new car. That's a target, right? Targeting. Whom should I target? Rich people, okay, because we are selling, or the mid-sized people, right? The common people, we will contact them. And those who own the mid-sized car, we will contact them. Definitely, they will come for the insurance policy. More insurance policy, obviously, the premium will also be more. So this is what the insight you are getting it. Again, the look here, the map. With that map, also you are, it looks pretty easier, right? In which state, and what is the percentage of contribution by each state when it comes to the premium. Very good. So California is good and Oregon is good. Fine. So this is a kind of sample dashboard. So creating the dashboard, design wise, it is superb. Okay, awesome. Okay, when it comes to the visual, everything is good. Nowadays, they expect the data analyst to tell the story also like this. So everything is, this is the report. And this report, what we can see is, so the mid-size car, the premium, what we receive, we receive more premium from the mid-size car owners. Excellent insight. And again, if you see your customers by policies, again, okay, fine. But can you tell me in the rural or suburban and urban? Proactively, if you give before even he asks the question, if you share this detail also, you will, okay, mid-size car is fine, but yeah, in the suburban area compared to rural and urban, suburban area, the employed people, we can target more on them. Instead of blindly targeting all the mid-size car owners, employed people, if we contact, they can afford. Unemployed, they purchased it anytime their car may be seized. They're not working anywhere. Maybe they bought it in loan. Currently, they are unemployed. Anytime they may either sell it up or the bank will take back their car. Employed people, there is an assurance, every assurance that they can go for it, right? Insurance, everything. So it gives you more insight. With this more insight, you are narrowing down, or you are very focused about the specific target. See, if you see something like in the case of marketing, right? You can see that married people are spending more. Married people compared to single, they married obviously because they have a lot of commitments. It's not a small family, right? Single means only one person. To the married people means they are married, they want to buy everything for their family, and they also have a kid. Their spend is more. Okay, married people is fine, but how many married people are there? So we have 1 million married people are there. Oh my God, we cannot give offer to 1 million people. Okay, and out of the 1 million, can you tell me of the married people, whether male or female, who is spending more? Male is spending more. Then you are going to target only the males, married people for a specific product. You just think that way, okay? So in that case, what you're doing, you're not calling all the. Assume that you are calling each and every customer and asking them, sir, buy my policy, everything. Time waste. You are calling the person who cannot afford. What is the point in calling him here? Already is in poverty line. If you call him to buy, do you think he will buy? No. Okay, they are rich people, not rich people, mid-size, medium income, middle income group people, but still, you don't have to call 1 lakh people. Instead, if you find out who is very promising, okay, out of 1 lakh, the 10,000 customers are really promising. So in that case, you are spending less money because you are calling less number of people. So these are the insights you need to tell in addition to creating the dashboard. Many guys, they don't understand this. Simply they say, you open PowerPoint, Power BI, tak, drag and drop and put it. That's all, report is over. You show me that, don't tell me all the stories. These are the stories expected by CEO boss. What can we do? Next, what is Power BI? Power BI is also called as a self-service business intelligence tool. Self-serviced business intelligence tool. Why it is called self-service business intelligence tool? When it comes to Power BI, you don't have to be tech savvy to create a simple report. If you want to create a simple report or a little bit complex report, you don't have to learn too much on Power BI. Just open the tool, spend some time, watch 1 hour video on YouTube, how to create a basic report. Yeah, you are all set. You can create the report. But if they wanted you to create perform some, do some kind of advanced analytics, I want something like sales by region, by category. And also they want to see in that report, what is the revenue contribution by each state. That also you need to display along with the sales by category or the region. This one seems to be a little bit complex. Okay, again, I need slicer. Okay, slicer is a kind of a visual. Whatever the items that I select in the visual, the corresponding item only has to be displayed, fine. But for those items that are displayed or filtered in my visual, show me the total for that. And for those items that are displayed, you show me what is the revenue contribution by those items that are visible currently in my chart. Anyhow, this and all, any advanced analytics obviously requires you to learn more. But why they call it self-service business tool is we don't have to be a technically very strong guy to create a simple and basic reports. But advanced analytics obviously requires a lot of knowledge. Okay, at least 2 months time is required to learn everything. Okay, the DAX and the ETL part, everything. And also Power BI, with Power BI, we can create interactive dashboard. You can make your report more interactive. Nowadays, you take a Tableau or ClickSense, everywhere they made it like this. Everyone, they say, if you buy Tableau, you can create interactive reports. Similarly, Power BI also same thing. This is a very common thing. And also self-service business is also common tool okay. So, but since you can create the report on your own, very simple reports, right? So then you don't have to depend on the IT guys, information technology team. Let's say in a company, you have business team and IT team. IT team, if you want to report, if you need to create a report, see the report, you call the IT department. Hey guys, you know how to create report in Power BI. I don't know. Can you create these reports and send it to me? And they say, no, already we got a lot of requests. We cannot give it into today morning or tomorrow morning. So we need 2 days time. But if you know how to use Power BI to create a simple report, you yourself can create it. You don't have to depend on other guys. So that is what self-service business is all about. Okay. And why Power BI? The number one reason is cost. It is very cheaper compared to any other tool. Even if you compare the price of the Power BI with the Tableau and other tool, right? The cost is very cheaper. Even Tableau licensing costs are very high. Okay, it's one of the cheapest tool in the Gartner Magic Quadrant. If you compare with other tools, Power BI is the cheapest one. It's hardly $10 per user per month. It costs only, even if you go for the licensed one, it costs $10 per user per month. That's all. But they have given the Power BI desktop as a free version. It's not a demo or a trial version. We can use Power BI desktop to create any type of report. There is no limitation. You can load any type of data. You can connect to any cloud systems. Okay, any cloud, Azure or anything. If you want, you can connect it. Hadoop also you can connect it with the free version itself. But only thing is, once you create the report, you cannot share it with others in your company. Okay. And if you think, right, you want to publish your report on cloud, obviously, you need to go for the licensed one. There are different licensing options. This is a pro version, Power BI Pro license. Power BI Pro license costs you just $10 per user per month. And that's all, pretty cheaper, right? But if you go for Tableau and all, $5,000 and above, the licensing cost is. And again, you cannot use Tableau like Power BI desktop. Okay, Tableau you can go and download it, but there are limitations. You cannot load more than 4,000 or 5,000 records. And you cannot connect to all the source systems. And that too, you can use it for 15 days only, trial version. Which one? Tableau. But here, Power BI desktop, nothing, no limitation. But when it comes to the file size, everything, there are limitations are there. When you store more than, when you load more than 1 GB and all, some issue will be there. But still, compared to Tableau and all, there is no 15 days duration and all. After 15 days, you cannot use that software. It will ask you to buy the license. Licensing cost is high. When it comes to Power BI desktop, licensing cost is very cheaper. And first of all, the Power BI desktop is free of cost. And you can use it as long as you want it. Plus, it supports a lot of features. Okay, and then data connectivity. You can connect to any type of data. Excel file, you can connect to big data. You connect to Oracle, Microsoft SQL Server, Hive. You can connect to you name it, anything. Everything is possible with Power BI when it comes to connectivity and features. Only the sky is the limit. Okay, the possibilities are unlimited when it comes to data connectivity. You name it, anything, you can connect it. And this is the architecture, Power BI architecture. Here you can see that dashed line here. Look here, this is a dashed line, right? I'm talking about this line here, the dashed line. Just above the dashed line, you can see the cloud, and just beneath that, you can see the on-premise. On-premise is local. In your office, let's say you go to your office. In your office, you are working. You are using a laptop or desktop. You are working. You are creating the report, and your report server, right? They bought a server in your office. And cloud, but cloud is nowadays, cloud is very popular. Azure cloud. Is that Microsoft cloud is Azure, and AWS is Amazon cloud. Amazon cloud, and GCP is a Google cloud platform. So what happened now? Instead of buying an expensive server, buying a server alone not sufficient. Something like buying a luxury car. It requires a lot of maintenance, right? Let's say you don't know car driving. You have to hire a driver. You need to give him salary, and you need to give him bonus. Every festival you need to give him bonus. And also you need some advance. Suddenly some issue happened. Okay. See, you bought a car to get rid of going by bus and other things. But when you buy a car, what happens? The maintenance and other expenses are shooting up. Similarly, here, if I buy a server, I need to recruit a system administrator. Okay, the system administrator, he knows Windows administration, but he's not good in security. You need to hire one security guy. Okay, likewise, you need to recruit many people to maintain the server. You have to give salary to them, provident fund, a lot of things are there. Instead, better, and also the servers are, cost is very, very high. Instead, what you do is go with the either Azure or AWS cloud. Okay, and then go and pay money. Okay, on the go you can pay whatever. You just need at present 8 GB RAM, right? 8 GB, given your business volume, 8 GB RAM is more than sufficient. You go and order it here. Swipe your card and select this one, and then the CPU, everything can select it there. That's all. So once you are done, you are doing some kind of analytics, everything, you have selected a server, everything, and then your job is over. And then what you do is you can terminate the server. That's it. Once you terminate, they will not charge you in the credit card. See, let's say you to perform some analytics, right? You created some instance and server, everything. It costs you let's say $100. That's all. With this $100, you are able to get a high configuration thing, and then you are installing so many things. You did all the analytics. You create dashboard, you create reports, many things, everything in a week's time. Everything for everything, just $100. It costs you $100. Whereas to buy a big server, everything, right? To set up everything, it involves a lot of cost. Okay, unnecessary overhead. You need to recruit people to do installation, all the things. So in this case, it is the cloud is very good. Now that's the reason most of them they don't want to have any headache. They simply go to the cloud. They go for the cloud. Cloud is basically a virtual server. The servers are maintained by cloud service provider. In this case, Microsoft, they will maintain the server. Right, so the room temperature should be so and so. If the room temperature is the room very high, again you need to set the air condition, everything. You need to buy air condition, cooler, everything, and you need to monitor the data center temperature. A lot of headaches are there. You don't have to have this headache. They will take care. The cloud is a virtual server. These servers are maintained by the cloud service provider like AWS, Microsoft, and those kind of things. Okay, now if you see here in this architecture, the Power BI desktop is a free software. So using which we can bring data from cloud, and even from locally also you can pull the data like a Excel file, Azure source, and then using direct query or gateway, right? You can pull the data, and then you can clean the data, and then you create the report, publish it on cloud. This is your cloud. This is called your cloud service. Okay. To go to the cloud service, you don't have to do any installation. It's a browser based. You need to connect to the website, and then you publish the report, whatever you developed in your laptop, you publish it there. Why I need to publish it on cloud? people within your company across the globe, they can access the report anytime, anywhere using any device, be it a laptop or desktop or a smartphone or tablet. You can use any device to access the report. In India, let's say you are in India, and you publish the report on cloud. Your your office is located in India and USA and Australia. Australia, their time zone is different. USA time zone is different. India time zone. Irrespective of the different time difference, once you publish the report, people, whenever they get up, as per their time zone, they can go and pick up the report and they can see it, right? The data is available here. People across the globe, they can access the report which you published on cloud anytime, anywhere, using any device. This is Power BI cloud service. Okay. Power BI desktop, Power BI cloud service. Next is mobile service. You can install Power BI in your Play Store, Google Play Store in your mobile phone. Like how you install games, right? The same way you can install Power BI also. That's what you're. So once you install the mobile service, no matter where you are, on the go, you can, let's say you are going to a movie, right? So, and what, right? So in the movie, right? Even when you watch the movie, you can connect to the cloud using your mobile phone, the Power BI app, and then you can check what is happening. Okay, this is the current sale, this is the stage. Okay, so good. On the go, you can access the reports, using your mobile service. They offered mobile service, cloud service. Power BI desktop is absolutely free, but this one involves licensing cost. Power BI cloud service, but this one doesn't involve any licensing cost. And apart from this, we have report server. If there is a requirement that you need to, apart from buying license to publish your report on Power BI cloud, you want to buy another license to certain reports. You want to keep it locally in your office, because these reports are very sensitive. Okay, bank related data, accounts, customer accounts related data. If you publish it on cloud, there could be chances someone can hack your report. They can take the data, they can steal your data. Right? So those kind of important data or sensitive data, for that you need to buy a server, and then you need to buy the report server software from Microsoft and install it. Those kind of sensitive reports, you can once you do, you can publish it locally here in your server, report server. But this one also involves licensing cost. This one also involves in licensing cost. It depends on your need. If you want, you can go and install it, buy it. Otherwise, you don't have to buy this license. Got it, guys? With this, I'm going to wrap up because I don't want to cover too much, because in this batch, a lot of people are from non-IT background. Okay, and hence we will go slowly initially, and as we move further, we will step up the duration. Okay, increase the duration. Ritesh, are you there? Ritesh, or I don't even know his name. Okay, I'm done with this. You guys have any questions so far? I will share the recorded video. Don't worry. Okay, I will share it everything. Don't worry. Okay. And login credentials, obviously, I will share it. Don't worry. Yes, Preeti, I have received your payment. Thanks for making the payment on time. Very good. So thanks. Okay, I'll ask Oliver credentials to be created. We will circle back next Saturday, Sunday. Okay. In the meanwhile, I will give access to my website and I'll point you to some videos. You watch that. Okay. The pre-recorded video also, previous batch videos are also there. I will give access to that. You can watch that one also. Okay. Because 5 days, a lot of you are not completely occupied Monday through Friday, isn't it? So what you do is you can watch my our next batch, next class videos also. Thanks, Sumit. Today's session was very interesting, very well explained, sir. Thank you, Sumit. Okay. Avinash, how about you? Are you able to follow me? Are you able? But don't worry, Avinash. See, this guy due to Sunday, right? The other English speaking guy is out of station. He's in station, but he went to some function. Next week onwards, I'll include them. Don't worry. Okay. In the meanwhile, also, I will see to that Monday through Friday, if I can hold him, we will have a discussion. Okay. We'll explain it in the, okay. Don't worry. Fine, guys. Since you don't have any questions, I'm going to stop this, end the session now.